Welcome to Alice Just Alice 55. You're listening to an AI-narrated audiobook version of my original story, The Unclaimed Werewolf, an Unbound Wolves novel, written by Alice N. Smith. Chapter 15, Where Respect Stops at the Border. The forest was quiet in the way it got after disruption, not peaceful, attentive. Nora moved along the inner edge of her territory as the morning settled in, light filtering through the canopy in pale bands that shifted with the breeze. Birds had returned, small things moved again. The ground still remembered yesterday, but it no longer held its breath. She did. Morsel ranged ahead, nose low, tail level. Confident, but not careless. Then he stopped, not stiff, not alarmed, just alert. Nora slowed. She caught the scent a moment later, unfamiliar but restrained. Male, werewolf, held tight, layered thinly, enough not to bleed across the undergrowth. It stopped short of the border and stayed there. Good. She angled toward it without hurrying. He was waiting where the trees thinned, just beyond the line she had never marked but always enforced. Human form, standing still, hands empty and visible at his sides. He didn't step forward when he saw her. He didn't smile. He didn't look past her. He looked at her face and nowhere else. "That's far enough," she said. "Yes," he replied. "That's why I stopped." She studied him for a long moment. He was younger than the others, not untested, but not worn thin by certainty. There was tension in his posture, not arrogance, like someone holding himself deliberately still. "Say what you came to say," she told him. "My name is Eamon," he said. "I come from a nearby pack." That earned him a flicker of her attention, nothing more. "Someone told you where I was," she said. "Yes." "Who?" He hesitated just long enough to be honest. "My father," he said. "He leads that pack." She absorbed that without reaction. "And he told you to come," she said. "He told me what was happening," Eamon replied. "The choice to come was mine." She believed him. "Why now?" she asked. "After yesterday?" "Because you made your boundaries clear," he said. "And because if I waited, someone else would ignore them." That was closer. Morsel moved up beside her, placing himself between them without instruction. Eamon noticed. His gaze dipped briefly, not dismissive, not wary, simply acknowledging. "He's yours," Eamon said. "Yes." That's all I needed to know. Nora raised an eyebrow. Most people have more to say about him. Eamon's mouth tightened slightly. Most people say things that aren't theirs to decide. She felt that land. "Why are you here?" she asked. "To ask permission," he said. "Not to claim anything." Silence stretched. The forest listened. "You crossed no lines," she said. "No." "You didn't scent the ground." "No." "You waited." "Yes." She took a step closer to the border, not crossing it, not retreating. "And if I tell you to leave?" "Then I will," he said, "and I won't return unless you allow it." That answer carried weight, not because it was perfect, because it was costly. She studied him again, slower this time. "I don't make decisions quickly," she said, "and I don't make them under pressure." "I understand," Eamon replied. "I've had enough of people arriving with expectations," she continued. "Enough of being tested, measured, hurried." His gaze didn't waver. "I won't add to that." She drew a slow breath, letting the irritation settle without disappearing. "Then you'll leave," she said. "For now." Eamon nodded immediately. "For now." "If you come back," she added, "it will be because I allowed it. Not because time ran out. Not because someone else sent you." "I wouldn't come otherwise," he said. She watched him for another moment, searching for something she hadn't yet named. Then she stepped back, turning toward the trees. "Go," she said. "I need space, and I need time." He didn't argue. He didn't linger. When he turned and walked away, he did it without haste, without looking back, his scent thinning cleanly as he retreated beyond the border. Nora waited until it was gone. Only then did she exhale. Morcel shifted at her side, glancing once toward where Eamon had disappeared. "I know," she said quietly. "We'll see." She moved deeper into the forest, the ground familiar beneath her feet, the space around her hers again. But for the first time since strangers had begun testing her land, the quiet that followed did not feel like relief. It felt like a pause.